So what's up? I'm Dakota from Fitment Industries, and we have
Brian from Custom Offsets.
And I'm Ani with everybody here.
And this is another episode of From the Gallery. If you want to add your car to the gallery, go to fitmentindustries.com/ad. First car.
First car is a 2010 Volvo C30 with a Jaguar Vela front, 18 by 8.5 plus 49, and the rears are 18 by 9.5 plus 49.
On airlift.
On
Suspension.
airlift.
Okay.
I like her.
I like this car. It's kind of a weird car. You don't see very many of these around.
Yeah, especially like the newer body style as well. I mean, it looks different. It kind of reminds me of Charlie's car. It kind of like breaks the mold of like your typical sedan or coupe, and it's a two-door hot hatch.
Right. Yeah, I'm a sucker for hatchbacks. Okay, so who wants to dive in first and kind of go in depth with this?
So me personally, I mean, I love air on vehicles. I got it on my STI, and then I'm looking at doing it on my BMW. So for me, when I look at any car in there, I mean, I personally like it. I think, especially with the wheels, I think it's got pretty good fitment. It fits that body, like you said. I personally have never seen, I guess, this model of it. So to me, this is my first time seeing this body. But I think to me, overall, it's a well-rounded car. It's subtle, and I mean, it looks dope.
Would you drive it?
I drive it, yeah. Yeah, for sure. What about you?
Yeah, I'm with Ani. Like with the air ride and everything, it you know, I'm not usually an air ride guy, but like a car this small, it's nice to just be able to air up and go. And surprisingly, the wheel fitment's like pretty on point because I feel like there's not much for Volvo fitment out there. Yeah, I'd drive it. I mean, you don't see this body style done up, and it's subtle and clean, and it just works.
For sure, I agree with both of you guys. I think it looks awesome. I love it. Like I said, I'm a sucker for hatchbacks, but also love air ride. The only thing, I guess if I'm gonna be super nitpicky, I'd like to see some like wheels with some lip on it, something like that, I guess. The wheels are kind of, to me, but overall, super clean.
But you see the dude in the back right there? Even he's happy looking at this thing.
Exactly, yeah, it's breaking necks even in the photo.
Oh.
We gotta rate it out of 10.
On 3?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 8.
7.
8. I'm gonna give it an 8 too.
That was a terrible countdown.
Yeah.
You paused it.
1, 3, 2.
Well, I'm sitting here going
3, 8.
I'm like, I gotta say 1, and then I gotta say my number. I can't confuse people, you know?
All right, now we can hop to the next one.
Let's do it.
All right, 2010 Acura TSX.
Another one on airlift.
Yep.
Some Volks, okay.
It's interesting.
All right, we'll let you take it first.
All right, I'll do it. I like camo wraps. I had a EK Civic that was camo wrapped, not quite like this. I feel like this is just a little too busy. If you guys have seen the episode that we just released the other day of Sean's Lambo, that was super clean, crisp, looked great. This is just a little too busy, but past that, I do like the Volks. I'm a real big stickler for real wheels. Fits pretty good. I am also a big fan of TSXs, TLs, stuff like that. A bit of a track inspired, kind of like the show mixture build. But other than that, like, it's not a bad car.
Yeah. I agree with mostly everything you said. I love the Volks on there. It looks like he's running at 8.5 width. I think he could get a little wider under there and I would like to see a little fender to lip rather than the tuck. That's more personal preference. It looks like it's, you know, really clean, well done. I like the ride height. It doesn't look wonky at ride height either. The wrap, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of a personal taste thing, but overall, I like it. It looks like it's pretty cleanly done.
You know, I'm also a fan of Acura. I used to have a 2004 TL. I think with the wheels though, I agree it's the same exact thing. I think it's more of a lit, especially with this body and everything going on. I think the wheels would get a little more emphasis if it had that lip. But overall, I mean, I think it's a pretty clean car.
All right, let's rate it.
3, 2, 1, 7.
6.
7.
That's better.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Getting it.
All right, going back to our roots. 93 Honda Civic. Back with a little bit of a wide body.
All right, so he's on Rota Grids, 16 by 8s, 0 offset. So to me, this kind of looks like your typical Honda Civic. It's a little cleaner than some I've seen around the Milwaukee area, but I'll give him some credit because I gotta drive through the salt. I like what they're going for. I think they're headed in the right direction with it. I would maybe get some different wheels and put it on it, but it's all right. It's okay.
Or I think maybe a little bit bigger wheels. I mean, I like
with the wide
basically
body.
having like no gap. And then, I don't know, I think to me it kind of looks like they're going for like a kind of an aggressive look. Compared to most Hondas, I mean, I think the body's in great condition. At least for the ones we see around here. But then again, you know, the weather has a lot of things, snow and everything. But overall, I mean, even with not being much into Hondas, I think it still looks like a good car.
So for those of you that don't know, you can fit 8 wide, 0 offsets without a wide body. So I definitely think that it could use about 1 inch or 2 inch wider wheels.
Yeah.
And even still keep that track inspired look. Because I have to agree, the wheel defender gap's kind of killing me. But like, if you compare it to cars around here, it's really well done. It's got the glass housing headlights, the carbon, you know, the hood and all that, the little track inspired wing. It's not a bad build. I do like the interior a little bit. It's a little bit of a fanboy thing with keeping it hot. But for what it is, it's not too bad. Just get different wheels on it would be my biggest thing.
Yeah, I think it's headed in the right direction. Like I said earlier, just needs a little bit more. All right, so what would you rate it? Ready? I'll do
3.
it.
Oh, you doing it?
Yeah.
You go. You do it.
So
Got it.
3, 2, 1, 6.
All right, 2008 Infiniti G37, TSW chicane fronts, 8.5 rear, 8.5 front, 9.5 rear.
20s.
And lowering springs. We'll let you take this one, Ani, since you own the luxury car.
I think Infiniti-wise, I've always wanted an Infiniti. Now, the only thing that I've always kind of questioned was the front end, and that's with the 35s and the 37s. I guess the way I always looked at it, it's kind of like a person, you know? It's got a nice booty, but a messed up grill. If that makes sense. But I think with this, I think it could use a little bit more low. My own opinion. I love those headlights actually, but I think if it's that little lower and maybe the wheels were a little wider, I think it would just fit perfect with the body and the lines. But overall, I mean, I like this one personally.
I like it. I think overall it's pretty clean. It's kind of simplistic. I agree with you that if it was lowered, it'd be looking a lot cleaner. But it doesn't look bad the way it is. 20s isn't something I'd normally do on a car either. So overall, and I actually love how the front end looks. I don't know. I like that. I like the headlights, like you said, and
Yeah.
I like the whole front end.
So I'm already a fan of this guy due to the Solomon VIP experience sticker. So I know where he's getting a lot of his design cues from. I love the headlights. The headlights look super dope.
Yeah, they do.
They got that aggressive, you know, like daytime running light look. But I'm gonna have to agree with Ani, like the front ends on these are just they're missing something. They just seem a little bland.
Like a splitter or something might help. But
Something just to add a little bit of more aggressiveness to it aside from the headlights.
You know what it kind of reminds me of though? I think the reason, because it kind of reminds me of like a Maxima front end.
Yep.
actually,
And I don't know
you
why,
say
but,
that,
but
like,
it does. You know what I mean? And that's
Yep.
the thing.
Yeah.
It's a sporty looking car, and I've seen a lot of these, done super right. You know what I mean? Whether the body's left normal or wide bodied or just anything, but I always feel like that front end just kind of takes away a little bit.
Yep.
But like overall, I still like the car, you
Yep.
know. But I just think the design, Infiniti could have done a little better with it. You do the countdown this time?
Sure. 3, 2, 1.
7.
Perfect.
I feel like me and Ani are picking all the same ratings, and then you flip flop. Like we flip flop.
I'm one above or one below.
I'm the only one not wearing a hat, so that's weird.
I'm the only one wearing sunglasses. Ooh,
Hey.
we got a 2002 Lexus IS 300 with
All right.
Blitz BWR Type 3s, 18x10 plus 13 all around,
Damn.
and Federal 595s with D2 Racing air suspension.
Look at the fitment.
Tight.
That
Super
is
tight.
dope. Like whoever did this, dialed in,
Ooh.
perfect.
I love this thing.
I mean,
Like you're not getting any better with that. Like that is the perfect lip to lip that follows the body line really well. And a lot of people that usually do lip to lip, like you seen my car back in the day, it looks cool, but it goes straight up and then it go over. It's got a nice smooth flow to the fenders. And like that's the way camber should be done is it just flows really well front and rear into the body lines and doesn't like go overboard or have no camber at all. I'm a big fan. The 326 power wing, the lip kit that it's on, and I'm a real big fan of Blitz Type 3s. I'm all around like a huge fan of this car, partially because I had a Lexus, and my shop's notorious for them, but I dig it.
all right. So overall, I think the color of the car and the wheels, I think overall just flows perfect. I don't really see much that has to Like, I don't have much more input on what I think could be done better. I think overall, like I said, like we talked about, you know, the fitment's like dialed in perfect, especially with air suspension. You know, to me, it's a clean car, and I really can't say anything bad about this one at all.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with both of you guys again. This one's done phenomenally. It looks so clean, it looks so good. This is definitely my style of car, what I like to see. I love the wheels, the amount of the amount of lip looks perfect. I like the wing on there. The color, like you said, looks sick. Yeah, I don't have anything.
Too.
I don't have anything negative on it.
I'd arguably say it's one of the most tasteful hot boy cars I've seen.
Yeah. Extremely tasteful. That's a good way to describe it. Yeah, it's just simple and
like it's got the hot boy cues. Like 326 power wings they're pretty big wings. They hang over quite a bit, and getting perfect fitment's not always as easy as it's chalked up to be. And this is right on point.
Yeah, definitely need the research.
Should we give her a rating?
Yeah.
Count it down.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 9.
You're the odd man out this time.
Well, I guess so. We got it right on though this time.
So that's it for this episode of From the Gallery. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below what you'd like to see next. I'm Dakota.
I'm Brian.
I'm Ani.
And we'll see you next time.
Peace, puppy.
Pee, puppy.